Hey everyone, Thornton here, and today we're going to be talking about how Palworld is about to receive a ton of updates coming to the game and a lot more support as Microsoft is going to be putting a ton of money into the game, and we're going to go over what that means and what we're going to be able to see in Palworld very soon. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. Since its launch, Palworld has pretty much taken the world by storm, and its player base is growing really fast across all platforms, except for PlayStation. They didn't get the game, which is going to tie into this with Microsoft, but we'll get into that in a moment. However, it does have some challenges that it has faced on its way to reaching the top of the mountain peak. However, with Microsoft's intervention and ongoing updates from Pocketpair, Palworld is going to start expanding and doing a lot more updates very fast. Now, in case you're just kind of tuning into this video for the first time, you have no idea what Palworld is. The reason why it is so popular is the unique gameplay mechanics and the multiplayer experience, which allows you to just kind of enjoy the game with friends while catching Pokemon, something that we kind of all wanted for like 20 years, but Game Freak and Nintendo never gave us. It's reached at this point 19 million players. For an indie game, this is pretty much unheard of and is absolutely mind-blowing. This has all happened, by the way, within 2 weeks of the launch. Now, of course, with this all happening, Microsoft is looking at this like, wow, I guess we found our new Halo. It fell right into our laps. Because Palworld was brought to Xbox Game Pass and has significantly contributed to its success. Game Pass right now is probably selling like hotcakes. With 7 million players on this game on Xbox alone, Palworld has basically become Xbox's top third-party platform and best third-party launch in pretty much the history of Xbox as far as I'm aware. Now, realizing the potential of Palworld, Microsoft isn't going to be stupid, and they've already pledged its support to enhance the game's performance and optimize its experience on the Xbox console, which is great because, you know, myself can only play with 3 friends on Xbox. Dang it, Steam gets like 32 people, even if the frames crash and the thing drops and breaks all the time. But anyways, it will be nice to see that Xbox will be getting better support. They're going to actually be doing collaborative efforts with Pocketpair, the developer behind the game, and Microsoft said they're going to address the technical challenges such as server stability, GPU optimization, and memory management by streamlining the development process and facilitating timely updates. And this is actually really huge because this isn't just a developer saying they're going to try to do their best. This is a huge publisher like Microsoft putting their money where their mouth is, which means Palworld is probably going to be here for a very long time, and it's going to be getting a ton of upgrades, which once again is important because despite the initial success of Palworld's launch, it faced a ton of criticism so far for technical issues and gameplay shortcomings, which I don't think are necessarily totally fair. Once again, this is a very small studio that had a game with almost no hype behind it that just all of a sudden exploded. But Pocketpair has been pretty proactive actually in addressing these concerns, but we just got a huge update and we're going to be getting more and more patches. Recent improvements actually included enhancements to the multiplayer servers, bug fixes, and optimization to gameplay mechanics. And these updates don't only stabilize the game, but they also pave the way for future enhancements, including new features like PvP and raids, which they have gone over in the roadmap that they set out. And if you watched my last video where I go over some of the leaked stuff such as the radar sphere, which will allow you to catch other players' pals along with the Mewtwo-like pal, it seems like they're going to be putting in more and more content. The latest patch 1.4 really highlighted Pocketpair's commitment to addressing players' feedback and probably is a good indication that Microsoft is lighting a fire under them to keep pushing out content. Looking ahead, I think that Pocketpair, Microsoft, and Palworld has an insanely bright future. The game is going to continue to evolve and expand its content. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. But with Microsoft now putting their weight behind it, we're going to be getting these updates that are going to be a lot more stable and a lot more polished and possibly even a bigger team at Pocketpair to make content come even faster. I would not be surprised if we saw the amount of resources that Epic threw at Fortnite get thrown at Pocketpair as Microsoft is looking at this as a giant money sign. Palworld is well positioned to capitalize on its success and will probably maintain its momentum in the competitive gaming industry if they can go ahead and put out all this stuff that players and fans want. Let me know down below, do you guys have a lot of hope for Palworld in the future, especially with how much Microsoft seems to be investing? And would you like to see this game come to PlayStation in the near future? Also, don't forget to check out these videos right here, which has information on Palworlds, the finals, and so much more. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.